Hello, gatos. This is Mr. Badilla. I'm just gonna welcome you to a quick read aloud that I would like to do with all of you. If you get an opportunity, just take time to sit back, relax, and listen to a story. We do miss you over there at Gallego, so we are hoping that we will see you pretty soon. But until the meantime, make sure that you stay connected with your teachers so you know what to do. And let's get started with our story. Skippy John Jones in Mummy Trouble by Judy Schachner. Skippy John Jones did his very best thinking outside the box. And this twisted his mama whiskers tighter than a Texas tornado. Hey, you, Mr. McPoo, said Mama Junebug Jones. Just what do you think you're doing? Hey, little digger, I'm talking to you, said Mama, scooping up her boy. A pyramid outside the litter box will never ever do. Then she saw his magazine. National Geographic, mused Mama, and the curse of the cat mummy. Why, this will give you nightmares, boy, with an upset tummy too, plus a puffy tail on the grandest scale. This story is taboo. But Skippy John Jones was in no mood to listen to his mama, and he skedaddled into his room. He bounced once, he bounced twice, for a really good bounce on his big boy bed, and the third time he bounced, he said, "Oh, I'm Skippy John Jones, and I do love my mummy, but if I don't bounce, I get knots in my tummy." Then the kitty boy flipped over to the mirror for a look-see. "Holy smokito!" exclaimed Skippy John Jones. "I know you," he said to the doggy in the mirror. "Your ears are too big for your head. Your head is too big for your body. You are not a Siamese cat." Then, using his very best Spanish accent, he added, "You are still the big Chihuahua dude, the whole enchilada." And they just might like enchiladas in Egypt, thought Skippy. So the kitty boy donned his mask and cape and began to sing in a muy soft voice. "My name is Skipito Fresquito, and I'm off to see old Ejebito. My chico insists, and I dare not resist the chance to go meet El Mamito." In the meantime, his little sisters, Jezebel, Jillyboo, and Jujubee, rolled into his room with a plan of their own. But the kitty boy was already deep inside his closet, on his way to ancient Egypt. And paddling down the river Nile, who should sail right past but a cookie crocodile, hunkered down on his lumpy, bumpy back, where all his old amigos, the chimichangos, pack. "A dónde vas?" called out Skippito. "We are going to the undermundo," answered Chihuahuas. "Not to the underwear!" exclaimed Skippito. "No, no, no," said the Puchitos. "You silly little beast, to the underworld, where mamitos rest in peace." "Peas!" exclaimed Skippito. "Who wants to sleep in peas?" "We do," said the doggies. "We hear they are to die for." "You mean they are better than the frijoles?" asked Pepito. "Sí, much mejor, señor," said Poquito Tito. "Vámonos," said Skipito. "We are waiting. What are you waiting for?" But then Don Diego, the biggest of the small ones, spoke up. "Hold your ponies, Pepito. To get to the undermundo, we must first have to answer the riddle of the phoenix." "But I'm not good at riddles," said Skipito. "No problema," said Poquito Tito. "You have a muy big brain." Then they set forth from the Rio Nile to find the Sphinx. The muchachos began to sing. "Skippy, skipoo, skipito, we only have one chancerito to pass by the Sphinx, so don't be a jinx. Just answer the riddle, dundito." The muchachos arrived at 4 o'clock sharp, but the Sphinx had been waiting forever. Don't let the gato get your tongue, dude, said Don Diego. What cat? Where? The cat there, said the Peritos, pointing to the Finks. But before he could say anything, the ground Fink spoke. Whose ears are too big for his head? And who loves to go bounce on his bed? Who creeps on all fours through his own closet door, straight into the land of the dead? Skippito knew the answers to this riddle, but he was so nervous he coughed up a little fur ball. You call that an answer, dude? Said Don Diego. The answer, bellowed the Finks. So with his permission, the Peritos were free to pass on to the tomb of King Rootin' Tootin' Kitten Kabootin. When they finally reached the pyramid, the doggies burst into song and dance. O see, O say, Osiris, our boy had a touch of the virus. He coughed up a ball, so the phoenix made a call, and now it's inscribed on papyrus. But when Scipito saw how dark it looked in the pyramid, he began to feel queasy. My tummy hurts, he groaned, and my tail is getting puffy too. But his chicos would not comfort him. They just wanted their peas, por favor. Are you not Esquipito Fresquito, the great sword fighter? Asked Poquito Tito. See, declared Scipito, that is me. Then do your dog duty, commanded Don Diego. So Scipito drew into the deep breath and dove into the darkness of the musty old tomb, chanting, Peace, por favor, peace, por favor, peace, por favor. He rocketed through the vaults like a fur-covered comet, until suddenly, smackito, Scipito hit a wall and knocked himself out cold. Soon after, three goddesses emerged from the shadows to prepare the kitty boy for his journey to the undermundo. First, we salt and pepper him, said Ba, the first goddess. And sprinkle him with lucky charms, said Da, the second one. Then we wrap him and roll him and bundle him tight, said Bing, the third goddess. And blow him a kiss and say nighty night. Then the trio rode the rat's cat down the ramp into the king's burial chamber. Across the room stood the 4,000-year-old sarcophagus of King Rootin' Tootin' Kitten Kabootin. And just as they were about to deliver Escapito Mamito, he rolled right into the feet of the old lady, Moldy Mummy. Bada bing, moaned the king as he stretched out his paws. I'll need to rest in peace. Peas, screamed El Skepito Mamito, waking up in a flash, and quicker than you could say mummies, mumps, and measles, he grabbed paws full of peas and hightailed it home. When los chimichangos saw Esquipito Mamito come rolling out of the pyramid, they went into a real tailspin. Then all the doggies began to chant, Green chicharros hot, green chicharros cold. The best chicharros in the world are those that Esquipito holds. But Esquipito Mamito was too scared to slow down, so he chucked the peas at his chicos and kept right on running. Straight into the arms of the mummy. What's the matter, Fuzzy Bug? Asked Mama Junebug Jones. Skippy John Jones looked back over his shoulder to see if the three spirits were still chasing him. Bada bing, he wailed, dropping the last of the peas. Then three giggling goddesses raced into the room after Skipito, with the puppets and a roll of toilet paper. We're going to wrap you and roll you and bundle you tight, they sang, and check you for cooties, then kiss you good night. That night, Skippy John Jones was bouncing on his big boy bed. No mummies in my closet, no mummies in my bed, no mummies in my bookcase, no mummies in my head. Just before he closed his eyes, the kitty boy checked his room. One more time for mummies. The only one he saw was his own. I love you, Mummy, said Skippy John Jones. I love you too, Bunny Boots, said Mama Junebug. Now go to sleep, por favor. Now, I hope you enjoyed that story of Skippy John Jones. And as always, we do miss you. So please make sure you are washing your hands, stay safe, stay healthy, and we hope to see you real soon.